Good day to you, creatures of the multiverse. I'm NSega, and finally, it's a podcast. I have a guest. It's Noodles.
Oh.
You have a horrible name.
I know.
Okay, so I've already told you what we're doing. We're guessing Animal Crossing game MetaScores. So keep in mind they're the kind of people who they'll say 60s and 70s are okay, and then 50s and below are horrible kind of thing.
But 50 is a decent score. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
be mad at 50.
That's what I would say. Mediocre kind of games.
So between a 40 and a 70 is a mediocre game. 50 is not rubbish.
I would say stuff in the 40s is bad, but not that bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Animal Crossing GameCube. So 70s is usually oh well, it's kind of good for them, which makes sense. 70s, this is out of 100. So Animal Crossing GameCube, what would you say that'll get?
It was a really innovative game for the time. It was the first in its genre, really, and it was It was quite well received. It was the 5th best-selling game on the GameCube.
And it was also supposed to be a very different game.
Oh my god, it was, wasn't it? About to be dungeons and fighting creatures. Can you imagine Animal Crossing as that?
Yeah, Animal Crossing with the concept as in a town, just children's survival horror. But yeah,
that'd be interesting. I would have never played Animal Crossing if it was like that.
I have a feeling the original is going to be Metacritic, they can be suckers for cult games or original first in a series kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm thinking 80.
I'm thinking about 70, 75.
Oh.
So whoever's closest gets it, right?
Yeah, Animal. Okay, good. They don't come up on the. Okay, Animal Crossing GameCube. Let's see. Will it come up? Oh god damn it! It's come up with the other ones.
No, it's fine. You don't need to guess. I can just guess. I haven't seen them.
Okay. So I was closer for
What was it?
It was 87. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. So
Right.
You're someone, very fond of the series, even more so than me, and New Horizons is
my favourite game. It's amazing. It's so good. Everybody needs to play Animal Crossing. Go home, buy Animal Crossing. I don't care what you're doing. Drop everything now. Just play Animal Crossing New Horizons, please.
It's probably in my top 10 games. It's probably I don't know. I've got a list. I've genuinely got a list of this stuff because being an analytical autistic. I'm not trying to be funny, but
I made my mum rate her level of sleep this morning. That's how analytical I am.
Okay, let's see. Favorite games of all time. Yep, it's 10th. Right behind Parappa the Rapper 2.
I've never heard of that. Anyway.
Okay. So the Anime Christmas Watery Wombats, as we call it, is a fan favorite. I think, yeah, I'd say it's a very. Last time I played it, kind of washed down to the DS after the original, which I think Animal Crossing GC was actually pretty good. But
so I cannot comment on that as I haven't played the GameCube game. I've only watched coverage of it because I do not have a GameCube and I cannot get the handle of emulation.
Yeah, so Wild World. What do you think this is gonna be?
I know it was rated quite well because of a YouTube video I watched 2 years ago on Animal Crossing, but I cannot remember the exact numbers, so I'm gonna guess an 85.
Probably gonna start looking up some retrospectives of the series.
85.
You said 85, yeah? Yep. 86.
I was so close.
Oh my. Okay, so next after that is Let's Go to the City.
Not City Folk. If anybody calls you that, you're getting banned. You're getting banned from my Christian Minecraft server.
Yeah, I was about to say, also known as City Folk in America, which I don't get. I feel Let's Go to the City honestly portrays the childlike giddiness, the happy Animal Crossing world, especially with just let's go to the city.
City Folk makes it sound like you live in the city and you don't.
Yeah, City Folk is like going from the European and Australian name, like going from the pound name to the American name is like the McDonald's transformation, going from a little kid to like a depressed middle-aged man in a dead-end job. Have you seen what McDonald's used to look like? They used to be all like
so
ketchup red. But yeah, how much do you think this game is going to be rated out of 100?
I know it wasn't rated very highly because it was basically just support of Wild World, because there wasn't many. The only feature I only added was the city.
Yeah.
So I'd say, and I know it was rated awfully, so I'm going to say about a 50.
73. I told you, these are modern gaming critics. They rate things highly when they mean to rate things lowly. Lowly? What the hell? Okay.
Right.
New
Leaf was the highest rated ones. I believe it was in the 90s. So I'm going to guess about 93.
88. That's... New Horizons is your favourite, right?
Yeah, but I feel like...
Well, we're covering the bonus games.
So New Leaf is considered the second best game in the series.
After Wild World, right?
Yeah. And it's really... I like it. I think I prefer the more creative elements of New Horizons, which you don't have in City...
I need to play more of the... I need to play more of the DS games.
But in New Horizons, there's nothing about dialogue, no storyline really. But in what's it called? New Leaf, it's very heavy on the storyline, but nothing really creative and sort of sandboxy about it. So it just depends on your playing style, what you're going to prefer.
Okay. Happy Home Designer.
50.
66. Okay. Okay, so you already know this is going to be the worst scored one. Amiibo Festival.
That was everybody hated that one. Wasn't it like 20?
46. It's Metacritic, damn it. They rate things higher than they should. Okay, Pocket Camp. So, I actually thought this one was alright.
Pocket Camp with a burning passion. It is the worst Animal Crossing game in the series, and nobody can convince me otherwise.
I need to play it again.
I hate it.
I plan to at some point, like, do reviews of the stuff, though chances are it won't be until like Christmas next year where I end up like talking about.
But it's very sort of micro transitional, like a lot of microtransactions. It's all sort of focused on really little amounts of money that you put into progressing the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it wasn't rated particularly high. I'm gonna guess about a 70.
72.
Wow, I was close.
Yeah, you did fairly well. Animal Crossing 2.
That isn't real.
Yeah, a cancelled GameCube game apparently.
It was what was rumoured to be the second Animal Crossing installment, which turned into Wild World.
Okay, New Horizons. Now this. It's definitely a very loved game.
It's beloved. It's the third best in the series. A lot of people think that New Leaf is 100 times better and they'd rather a New Leaf style game. But that just depends on your playing style, as I'd said before. New Horizons is my personal favourite. I love New Horizons so much. I'm never going to love any game more than that. It's my number one game.
You need to do a game review with me. You're actually really good with this stuff.
I did one of Wild World with you, remember? I'm just waiting for it to come out.
Yeah, we started writing.
I wrote mine. I was waiting for yours.
Oh, I started writing about the GameCube game. We need to get back on that.
I did my review. So I punched a hole in the roof.
Oh.
So I know it wasn't rated very highly on Metacritic, because it wasn't, so I'm gonna guess about 80.
90. Highest rated game.
Okay, so I was wrong.
Okay.
I was not very good at these scores. I was just
Happy Home Paradise.
This is probably my number 2 game, even though it's just a paid DLC for
New Horizons.
And I love this. It'd definitely be my number 2 if it's considered a separate game on here. But I'd say it's more of just an extension of New Horizons. But I think they're gonna call it basically a new improved version of Happy Home Designer. So I'm gonna say they've rated it an 80.
82, you're quite close. Okay,
Are we done?
I mean, I guess. Yep, that's the end. Bye.